Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Niara Alexis, and like the title says today, I'm going to be telling you some hair growth tips. The last time I wore my hair out, it looked something like this, and now it's like this. My hair is much longer. I feel like you can't really tell right now because like the ends are really bumped and curled or whatever, but when my hair is straight, I can really tell the difference in how much longer my hair has gotten. Number one, leaving your hair alone is the best thing you can do for it if you're trying to grow your hair out and get some length. So between the time of me, the last picture I showed you, like where my hair was shorter, and now, the number one thing I feel like I could attribute to that is I wear my hair in braids and twists, some sort of protective style all throughout the summer to give my hair a break. As soon as I took those braids out and I relaxed my hair again for the first time in like late August, early September, I saw so much growth. Now, when you do wear a protective style though, you still need to make sure you're keeping your hair clean. You still need to make sure you're maintaining it. So what I do when I wear my protective styles throughout the summer, I usually wear like braids or twists for like 4 to 5 weeks tops. Take my hair out, brush it out, wash my hair, give it a good deep condition, I clip my ends, and then I braid it right back up and put it into some sort of style. Protective style don't mean just throw it in there and leave it. You have to keep maintaining the hair routine, okay? Minimize how much heat you're using. So with my hair being up in a protective style, I was hardly ever using heat on it, and I consider blow drying my hair to be using heat on it. So I would be using heat like maybe once a month, maybe only flat iron your hair every 2 weeks versus every week, or once a month, to sort of see, because the heat that you're putting on your hair, it starts to make your hair a little brittle. It starts to break it down, okay? So limiting how much heat you're putting on your hair will really help. Y'all are probably really tired of hearing this, but clipping your ends regularly. Clipping them regularly. So even when I wear my hair in protective styles, when I take my hair out to wash it, I clip my ends. I know people say like, and I can attest to this, when you braid your hair or do twists in your hair, it is kind of better to not have super blunt ends for like tucking and whatever when you're styling your hair. I agree with that, but as far as like for the health of your hair, it's not that much better. So you're gonna want to like find a way for you to put your hair in a protective style with them freshly clipped ends. I'm sorry. Your split ends can still go ahead and travel all the way up the hair shaft, and now you're like, oh, I have so much length, but now it's all broken and brittle and you gotta give yourself a haircut. So what's the point? So making sure you're keeping your ends clipped regularly. If you're deciding to wear your hair out and not do a protective style, I would say like a trim every 4 to 6 weeks is good from what I hear. Y'all know I give myself a little bit of a dusting almost every time I do my hair. Like I just washed my hair yesterday. I didn't give it like a little trim, but the time before that I did. And that's just a way for me to like kind of keep up with my ends so they don't get in such a bad state, because I get a little scissor happy. And if you want to see how I like dust my ends or whatever, I'll link that video down below for you. I've done a detailed video on it before, and some of y'all was yelling at me like, oh, that's not at you like clipping your ends, whatever, blah blah blah. I know it's more of a dusting, but that video is also more for beginners too, so that you can get comfortable with it. The other thing that I find super helpful for my hair growth that I still do, I do it whether I have a protective style or not, is making sure my hair regularly sees a bottle of black Jamaican castor oil. Jamaican black castor oil, however you say it. I discovered like last year or so that my hair responds so well to Jamaican black castor, whatever, the oil. And I noticed it when I took my hair out this time to relax it. So when I'm wearing protective styles, I will put that oil on my hair every week and just leave it there. When I am not wearing my hair in protective styles, like now, I will put that oil on my hair the day before I wash it to give my hair a good soak. So I'll put it on my ends to make sure my ends are kept moisturized and hydrated. And I also put it on my scalp, and I let that soak for like a day or two, and then I wash my hair and wash it out. But finding an oil that your hair really responds to, I think is good. I have recently started using like the Mael like rosemary and mint oil, and I think that's nice. I'm kind of like switching it up between the rosemary oil and the black castor oil. So those are two oils that I really like that I've been using on my hair to promote hair growth. And when I go back to my protective styles this spring and summer, I'm gonna be alternating those two. I hope that was helpful for you. If there are any tips that you have that I didn't mention, please leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.